back to my channel, She Plans, She Budgets. In today's video, we'll be going over my first weekly check-in from December 1st through December 9th. So let's get started. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and start off with my expense tracker legend right here to the side. These are the various colors I use for each category. Green is for cash envelopes, which consists of gasoline, groceries, and laundry. Then I have gray for personal spending, yellow for sinking funds, and red for unbudgeted. So starting with the first, as you guys know, I do like to pay my bills for the beginning of the month with paycheck 2 from the previous month. So my mortgage right here has been paid, so I'm just going to go ahead and check that off. And then same thing for Verizon for the $120.41, that was paid as well. Then here we see that I had one personal spending transaction for $8. I just went to a local bakery and purchased some cupcakes. And then on the second, I just put $20 on my gas real quick. I didn't have all of my gas money with me, but I did just pump $20. And then for lunch at work, I got a slice or 2 slices of pizza for $6. For groceries, I did spend $100, and then, well, actually I spent $108.24, and then I put the $8.24, took it out of personal spending because I did only have $100 remaining for groceries. So technically I went over for groceries this week, but I did cover it with my personal spending. And then on the 3rd, I had a no spend day, which is great. On the 4th, I did some more Christmas shopping and spent a total of $415. And then I filled up my gas tank for real with $40. And then on the 5th and 6th, I had 2 no spend days. The 7th, I had my phone bill due for $94.19, so that has been paid. And then on the 8th, I bought lunch at work for $11.76. I had tried a new place. And then on the 9th, I had a few transactions out of my sinking funds. Starting with vet and grooming, I did have a pet appointment this day for both of my cats. The total charge was $214, and I only had $188 in the cash envelope at the time. So my boyfriend paid the difference, which was $26, and I just plan on paying him back the $26 once I stuff the envelopes. And this is just placed here on the 10th to serve as a reminder, just so I know to do that once I stuff my envelopes. So the total transaction was $214, but $188 at the time. And I knew that I planned on stuffing that envelope anyway. So I just figured, just go ahead with the transaction, and then, he'll be refunded. Then for car insurance, I'm just placing that money in the bank so I can go ahead and make that payment. It's not due until the 17th right here for the $663.13. And then for gifts, I purchased a gift for one of my friend's children. Well, their only child, actually. Their child turns 1 in January, and I purchased the gift a little early. And again, because I knew I was stuffing my envelopes, I just went ahead with the transaction for $50. And after the delivery fee and the taxes, it turned out to be $57.99. So I just put the $7.99 on my debit card from personal spending, and then the $50 will be refunded to my account for the gift sinking fund. So that is everything that took place in the first 9 days of the month. So flipping to the next page, this is where I keep track of all of my daily expenses, and I just give myself 2 pages for this section. And now we're just going to go ahead and look at the weekly check-in page. Real quick, I just wanted to flip back to November's weekly check-in page just to show you guys how we ended the month of November. These ending balances right here for the remaining amounts of each category, these are the numbers that we're starting with for the first week of December. All right, so now that we know what we're starting with, I'm just going to go ahead and jot those numbers down. So gasoline is starting with $80 from November. Groceries is starting with $100. Laundry had $10. Personal spending had $43.85 on my debit card. Sinking funds is starting with $3,319, and as usual, there's nothing for unbudgeted. So for spending gasoline, I had spent $60 this week, so I should still have $20 remaining. For groceries, we know I spent everything and I technically went over, but I did cover it through my personal spending, so this is left with $0. For laundry, I didn't spend anything, so this should still have the $10. And then for personal spending, I actually didn't total everything. Let me try to remember. I think I spent $8 on the cupcake, $6 for pizza, $8.24 for the overage on groceries, and then I bought lunch for $7.65. I mean $11.76. I don't know what I'm talking about. And then I also spent $7.99 for the gift overage. Okay, and I think that's correct. So I spent a total of $41.99. So $41.99. Subtract that from the $43.85 I started the month with. So that means I should have $1.86 left in my bank account. And I believe that is correct, $1.86. All right, and then for sinking funds, I did spend a grip starting with Christmas. I spent $4.15. Then I spent, I believe, $50 from gifts and $6.65 from car insurance, but this number I want to double check because I don't want to be wrong on that. Oh, and I also need to include the $188 for vet and grooming. I'm not going to include this $26 just because I didn't pay my boyfriend back yet, and I'm just going to count it for week 2 starting with December 10th. So in total for sinking funds for the first week, I spent $1,318. So minus $1,318. All right, so since I started off with $33.19 minus $13.18, so I should have exactly $2,001 left in my sinking funds. All right, so no unbudgeted expenses this week, which is great. So now we're just going to count what I have in my envelope, starting with gasoline. And I should have $20, and we see that I do. Also, because I do plan on stuffing my cash envelopes on payday for December 10th, I am going to take the $20 out that's left in this envelope, and I'm actually going to roll this towards a debt snowball payment towards my student loans. So this $20 will get deposited into the bank so that I can make a debt snowball payment of at least $20. All right, so that's empty now. Groceries is already empty, that's at $0. Laundry currently has $10. And I plan on rolling this over into December for the remainder of the month, so I'm going to keep that in there. And then the $186 again is accurate for my bank account because I don't have a envelope for this category. And then now we just need to verify what's in my sinking funds. So it should be a total of $2,001, and we're going to keep track of each amount on this page for each category. Okay, so self-care currently has just $20. All right, so $20 in week 1. Pets has 50, 70, and 71. Car maintenance has the $1,000 K slip, or yeah, 1K slip. Home projects has 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 275, 276, 277. So $277. And then gifts and miscellaneous are both 0. Okay, next for subscriptions. This has 50, 100, 105, and 110. Next is water bill, and this has 100, 150, 200, 205, 210, 211, 212, and 213. All right, car insurance is empty since we took that money out for the car insurance premium. Vet and grooming is empty since we technically went over, but we made that up through Babe, and he will be paid back after we stuff these envelopes. And then last but not least is Christmas. So this has 100, 200, 300, 350, and 360. All right, so that is it for my sinking funds, and let's just add this all up. So 20 plus 71 plus 1,000 plus 277 plus 110, 213, and 360. Okay. There's an extra $50 somewhere. Let me just total that again. 20, 71, 1,000, 277, 110, 213, and 360. Okay, so maybe I messed up. Oh, you know what? I think what I did wrong was I added this $50 in the spent column for sinking funds, and technically that $50 isn't there because I put it on my debit card and from savings, and I just need to pay myself back because I knew I was stuffing that envelope. So I just swiped it or I just did the transaction online, which I would have done anyway had that envelope had the $50 originally. Like when I do online purchases, I'll just use my debit card, of course, and just pay myself back. So I think I wasn't supposed to include this because technically this envelope wasn't stuffed. So that is the $50 difference. So my total should be $2,051. Okay, so for this page, I need to subtract 50 here and add 50 there. So 1318 minus 50 equals $1,268 spent. $1,268 spent, and then that will mean that there's $2,051 remaining. So 3319 minus 1268, $2,051. $51 remaining. And I do apologize if I confused anyone, but yeah, I've been doing some spending, and what I'm doing basically is just swiping my card and just taking the cash out the envelopes at, you know, when they're available to pay myself back, essentially. So again, sorry for any confusion. So all of this makes sense now. So I'm going to just go ahead and flip us back to the calendar view. All right, so now that everything's all checked and verified, I'm just going to cross off each transaction because now everything is accounted for. And this again is just going to be paid back once I stuff the envelopes. And I'm saving this for week 2. All right, so thank you so much for rocking with me during this video. Again, it was a smidget of a struggle, but we did work through it. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you all next time. Bye.